Hi, Pickles. Yeah! Son of a bitch. Oh yeah, I need to grab a brush.
God. Help! Help! I'm being
Hi,
repressed!
Sashi. Pickles, you get a point.
I can feel it all the way down in my plums.
Right in those plums.
Fucker.
Where's the tube I made? There it is. Okay.
Help! Help! I'm being repressed!
You are not.
Get your hand off my penis!
It's not. That's your hand. Let me go grab a brush. Okay. There we go. Okay. So, we're making gouache, everybody. Should wear gloves. Gouache. Gouache. We are making gouache. Oh, fuck you, Maddie. I should give everything a wipe down before. This. Oh, I'll be mean to you. Now, where's my solvent? Right there. Okay. All right, we're going to do at least 2 colors today. Depending on how fast this goes, we might do up to 4. I have labels for 4 different colors ready, but we're at least doing ultramarine blue and burnt umber today. If we're lucky, yellow ochre and chromium green oxide. Come on, Pickles. Come on. All right, so let's wipe this shit down. We'll talk about gouache so people can do this on their own if they wanted to. Some stuff is more of a pain in the balls than you expect it to be. But the actual making paint part won't be. Yeah, we got some stuff coming up. But let's just make sure that stuff is clean enough so we get the paint that we want. We get the results that we want. We have a very shitty webcam because my other webcam broke down. So I apologize for that. Okay, so we did have some stuff come up. Let's wipe down some of these. The nipple clamps. Oh, I do need my pliers. Now that you mention it. Maybe I'll bring the other palette knives. 1 second. Got him. Okay. Trying to make sure these are cleaned up enough so we don't have random bits of other color. Thank you, Pickles. I am at 10. Soon I will be an 11. Okay. All right, everybody. How you doing? How you doing, Spencer? Should do that soon, Pickles. Do you want me to do it with a limited palette? A random limited palette as well? Sniffing. Allergy? You got that itis? Hi, Silver. Sorry. Just cleaning shit up. Okay. So do we know what's in gouache, everybody? Does anybody know what's the difference between gouache and watercolors? You're interested in my gouache process? Does anybody know what the difference is? The name, that is one. What else is the difference? Is it white and sticky? Nope. Not some, all, Tony. Well, technically some pigments don't need it. But in general, I didn't add honey to this, but this is the medium I made. It took about 48 hours. You can see how thick this is. This is the medium. I might add water to get the right texture and consistency. But this is gouache medium. Yeah. So in here, there was distilled water, gum arabic, vegetable glycerin, and borax. Vegetable glycerin is a plasticizer, which means that it makes the gum arabic more flexible and reactivatable. It makes it easier to reactivate with water. Two things. You could use honey for this. Vegetable glycerin doesn't have a color, so it is generally preferable. This color is all from the gum arabic. Okay, borax makes it a lot thicker, and it's a preservative. Okay. So I didn't have that in my previous watercolors. And I will refrigerate this after today's usage, okay? But yeah, this is, it's about the consistency of honey, and that's largely because of the borax. So I'm going to see, without water, what texture we get out of the paint, and I'll add water to get a specific consistency that I want, okay? But I made a bunch. I made a lot. This took about 48 hours. They say 6 to 12 months, Silver. In paint, if it's like airtight in these tubes, it will last longer. Yeah, that makes sense to me, Sashi. That makes sense to me. So, this is the medium, and then we just need pigment and chalk. So, for example, we have ultramarine blue pigment here. We have burnt umber right here. And we have chalk. You can use, traditionally it's chalk or barite, was it? Now, so why this is relevant to gouache is chalk is opaque in water, or the, you know, it's the refraction index of this medium, it is opaque. In oil, this is transparent. So you need chalk to make things opaque. Gouache is just opaque watercolors, okay? But people also paint with it differently, so that's why I'm also putting it in tubes. I chose chalk because I have it. This won't affect the color, though. This shouldn't affect the color significantly, all right? Other than that, I'm not adding anything else to it. We have to mold this. I realize I should do this by weight. Should I weigh this? See, the problem is a lot of they say go, you could even go 2-to-1 chalk versus pigment. I'm probably going to go closer to even, but they set it by weight, not by volume. I could just do it by eye, though. My scale isn't very movable. That's the thing. I just have to go back and forth. I can't move the scale over here. The other scale I have is not sensitive enough. I do, Maddie. I do have a scale. I just can't move it. And it's like on the other side. And like, so going back and forth are small additions. What I could do is measure an initial one. Is that what I want to do? I don't know how much is needed for a tube. You get what I'm saying? I don't know how many grams of each is needed to make one tube. My goal is to make up to 12 tubes. I know they will. No, webcam is not frozen. Yeah, we'll just do that. You're right. You're right, Nicole. I'll just choose an arbitrary. I'm going to go 2-to-1, 2 grams to 1 gram for... Well, what should I do? I'd rather make them more pigmented. I know. Yeah, each one is going to be different. But what should be the starting off point? Should I just start even with burnt umber and chalk? Not a nerd, Jake. How dare you? Should I just do even to start off with? Or should I do 2-to-1? Like 200 to 100? What do I want to do? All right, let me go measure out 2-to-1. I'll be back. Can you try both and swatch? No, I'm just gonna make them. I'm gonna play it. We're gonna do it. That's why I'm starting off with low risk ones. It's not buy forever. I'll be back. Ow, just banged my head. I'll be back. Hold on. All right, this is 108. Can somebody write this down for me? 108. Not drugs. Not drugs, this is chalk. So I need 216 umber. That's a lot.
I have been lifting weights and doing cocaine all day!
This is 111. A lot more. Maybe we go even. I'll add a little bit more. Hi, Ambery. It's 111. I'll add a little bit more. We won't go 2 to 1. All right, this is 44. So 155. 155. Let me write this down. Yeah, so the pigment is a lot lighter than chalk. Oh, fuck. So we have 155 umber and there's 108 chalk. $155, 108. Okay, so that's for first batch. So we're gonna see how much this makes. I'm curious. This seems like a lot of pigment to chalk, volume-wise, but move that over there. Let's just mix it up. God, this might make way too much. Uh-oh, we might have a fuckload of burnt umber, everybody. Okay. I might have made too much. Okay. Well, so now. We'll start off with this. I wonder if this will be enough. This is very thick. Oh my god, is that thick? I think I need to add water already. This... Did my medium just fuck up somehow? Did I just not add enough water to the medium? Like, will this... Did I just fuck up? Is this medium just not... Did I fuck up the medium? Oh. It feels... Fucking borax is crazy, yo. That's weird. I should have started off with a smaller batch, shouldn't I have? Feels... I added a proper amount of water. See, like, look at this. Look at this. It's like slime. It's like slime, everybody. This is just bizarre. Might be a slime channel. Yeah, a lot, like, this is crazy. Like, I've never... How you doing, Amanda? Thanks for the murder. Why is this... This is bizarre. I don't even know how I'd mold this. Do I just need more water? Did I just waste all my time? Or do I just need a ton more water? Did I have like water evaporate out? It's like Newtonian. Oh my god. Water is helping. But boy, do I have... I use way too much pigment. I almost feel like I should put some of this to the side. Way too much. Gonna be a sale on burnt umber. I'll make a bigger tube. We'll do like maybe some bigger tubes of burnt umber if needed. Fucking borax. The only difference is borax, and it thickened it all up like crazy. Interesting. Wait, you don't want the smaller tubes, Maddie? No, the recipe, like, it's a very trusted source. Says you heat it and add it once you dissolve both of them, and I did, and then it turned it, like, into, like, very waxy. But now, it just seems like it was just, I don't have enough water. Water's been helping. So let's try this. Okay. Who murdered me? Nene. We're gonna add more medium. And then we're gonna add a bunch of water. Let's use the bigger. We are committing crimes. Damn that Lorax. It's not Lorax, it's borax. This is, though, bizarre. I am very taken aback by this. Crimes against gouache. Need a protein chick mixer in practice? Maybe. This would have been something for the stand mixer with the amount I've made. But I'm able now with additional water, with the addition and the fixings, I'm able to kind of go through it where it's not like... But I made way too much, everybody. This might be enough for like 40 tubes. Okay. Learned our lesson. Thank God I started off with a cheaper pigment. Who pooped on the floor? I did, Haley. This was me. 3, not bad. That is a big pile. This is burnt umber, everybody. Let's do something. Yeah, right, Tony? Seriously. I only have enough tubes to make, like... I was aiming to make 12. To give you an idea, though, for oil paint, this would be like... This would probably be somewhere in the range of... I'm probably around 200 milliliters. Maybe I do. We'll see, actually. We'll see the yield. It's getting smaller. It's getting smaller. Burnt umber is fluffy. I had to add a lot of water, though. But it needs to be more liquidier than this. And do a little bit more medium. Like, this needs to be very, like, with regular watercolor, you want this to be very liquidy. I wonder if my heat application evaporated more of it off, because it was open, and enough water came out that it kind of... I don't know. Because we still got this pile over here of dry. We're getting there. It should loosen up, but we don't want it this... we don't want gouache this thick, though. Cake spatula and 3 little paint knives. Cake spatulas aren't durable enough. I've tried cake spatulas. See, now I'm concerned about my medium. And is it just about adding more water? I think we still need more water. Gimme, gimme, gimme a man after midnight. What about a metal bench scraper? That's too stiff, Nene. It needs to be able to bend and be like firm, if that makes sense. Trust me, I've tried. They just don't work at all. It's not strong enough. No, I know. I've just tried similar things, Sashi. Hot damn, Mud. Jesus Christ. Just whip that thing out willy-nilly. This is too thick still. Is it just water that I need to add? Oh my god, salt. You need a wheelbarrow. Everything. All right, let's try molding some of this and see where we end up off it. This does look like shit, doesn't it, huh? All right. Let's see how it molds. It's like pudding. All right. Oh my god, is that stuck? Come on. Come on. Come on, you son of a bitch. Come on. Oh my god. Yeah, this is something I've investigated before. I have not found a better alternative than palette knives yet. Not saying one doesn't exist, but the kitchen stuff hasn't. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, God. Oh, that just flew out. We'll revisit this pile. Yeah, you saw the turd splatter? Yeah. God, we are thick. This is like oil paint texture. Interesting. I can't read any of this, Odorous.
Wow, wow, wow.
Oh, thank you, Dia. Nope, Dia, we're doing it fully on screen now. How are you? It's not. Oh, it's not, Dia. We made way too much. Might have some big tubes of burnt umber available. I'm doing all right. This is your favorite part of mixing inks? You use the leather daubers. But yeah, I'm doing all right. Busy. Okay, sorry, I had to a little bit. Just some stress, but some good things happened, but just general stress, I guess. Okay. The spam caller always. I've got a spam caller who's been calling me like 8 times a day. It's alright. Okay, Amanda. You goddamn bastard? No, it's not. Come on. It's one of the. It's like it comes up as spam, and they're changing their number. It's the same area code, but they're changing their number by like 1 or 2 digits every time, and I just don't answer them, but they just keep on calling, and they don't leave voicemails. Every day? Maybe. Maybe. I really wonder if this is gonna work. I wonder if my... I almost feel like I shouldn't do another color until I verify that this works and I can get it to the texture I want. Come on. Borax is fucking weird, yo. Borax is weird. It is really stupid, yep. I wish we had better regulations or ways to stop it. It's literally the texture of oil paint right now. Give me... Water does seem to be helping it. Or just keep on holding out silver until it's a wealthy amount of money. Make them pay for it. That's right, Borg. Or poop. Some might say poop. It's definitely not poop, though. Wink! That's right, Salt. Oh yeah, what are you working on, Nicole?
Oh my glob.
That's right, Nene. You're watching a man in poo right now. What's half-man odorous? You're Richard Gadra. I'm unfamiliar. How is it? Oh God, I got a tickle in my throat. Try not to. Here, I'm gonna mute for a second. All right. I only died 3 times there. That was only three deaths right there. I need somebody here, though, for final texture confirmation. So, for anyone who cares about procuring my gouache, I need to get the target. I'll need input on target texture. It's much more opaque than usual, by the way, so I think this chalk ratio is good for burnt umber. It definitely is seeming more opaque. Okay. Okay. Almost done with the first pass through. Well, you're gonna have to become one, Silver. What just happened? Something changed? I don't know. Thought I saw something change on my monitor. Okay. All right. Give me. Ow, fucking shitballs. Ow. Ow. Nutsack. Just stubbed my toe. Rat farts. So now what we're going to do is we're going to mix everything up again to the thinner consistency that we want. It just like, it like gets thicker. It's weird. It feels like bread dough. Fried chicken, Spencer. Or Amanda. I wouldn't fall in love with a Japanese businessman. Who would I fall in love with? You think a serial killer? I don't think so. Let's say, who would I fall? All right, wait. I'll take suggestions. Who would I fall in love with? My biggest celebrity crush of recent times was Alana Glazer. But I'm not a big celebrity crush guy. Or Lana Glazer. Lana Glazer. I thought so. Silver. I'm just gonna keep on adding water until we get there. I don't have any at the moment. I feel like I should add a little bit more medium now. I've added enough water. Okay. Ryan Gosling, nah. I see. I am more of like I like physical attraction is a thing, but personality plays a much bigger role for me. At least my perception of their personality. Gimme. Because there's like plenty of hot people in Hollywood, but like, you know, a lot of them are fucking detestable. Quantus Squirrella, gouache. Quantus Sacrel. This is gouache. This is gouache. We're doing burnt umber. Okay. I finally think we're starting to get to the texture we want. Well, this... Who's Blake, Pickles? Qantas, these will be for sale as well. I sell paints. If you check out my links, there's a shop. I sell oil paints, watercolors, oil pastels, and soon to be gouache. Give me a man after man. Maddie, from what you could tell of the texture, is this something what people would want with gouache? Maybe a little bit looser? Or is Fugu? Fugu, are you here? I just need a partner who could put up with my shit. That's all I need. Obviously, they can't be a shithead, though. But there's some major perks. Anyone who uses gouache, can they comment on this texture? It doesn't, like, drip off. God damn it. You all and your swatching. Where's that brush I brought over there? What would be beneficial about swatching? Most people brought up texture when they do a little bit more. We'll do that. We'll do a test momentarily. This is too much, though. Well, it will dry matte because the matte drying is a function of the gum arabic, not like other stuff. So I'll get some paper. So it doesn't drip. Doesn't drip yet. Question is, do we want it to drip? Way too much paint, though. We're probably going to have to do a couple bigger tubes. Do people water down their gouache at all when they use it? Or do they just use it straight out of the tube? Angie, can you describe your ideal texture to me? Right, but do you mix water into it, Maddie? Well, I mean, I mix linseed into the paint, so you mix water into the paint? Or do you just wet your brush? All right, Spencer, good. You usually just wet your brush, okay. All right, let me grab some paper. Give me a man after midnight. Okay. All right. So wet the brush. Wet the brush. It's a little bit thick, I'd say, because it's breaking. Maybe my brush wasn't wet enough. I mean, it's opaque, everybody. Would your gouache break like this? I mean, this is a pretty big brush stroke, right? It wouldn't break. So more water. Okay, so it's too dry. Still too dry, huh? It's opaque, though. Yeah, I'm not talking about specific techniques though. Just what's ideal out of the tube. Probably need more. It's like it absorbs it. Like this fucking like borax. It's like a. It creates like blobs that you need to like break up. Fucking borax, son of a bitch. I wonder if they add something else with the borax that I was unaware of. Maybe they just... But I use their ratios. Well, Richards, that's what it is, okay? I'm a revolutionary. Why can't we use poop for paint? Yeah, I still think we need slightly looser. I feel like it should drip off of the... Would somebody agree with this? It should be able to drip off of a palette knife, right? Would somebody agree with that? Would any gouachers agree with that? See, it's not coming off yet. Not really? Okay. So this one, so you see how this one, like, oh, it's hard for you to see, but it kind of like evens out slightly. With the cheaper ones. It should neither plot. Then I'm probably at the right spot. All right, so I got a very wet brush. Let's see. It's not gonna be fully saturated with water. Okay, there we go. It's that bottom one, everybody. Does this pass the gouache test? Color is not right, but that went on pretty easy. I think this is what people would want with gouache. Yep, I'm satisfied with that. All those marks on the bottom. And then it dries matte, by the way. These are dried up top. Those are matte. Like it all does. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right, so this is the texture we want. This is the texture we want. I'll keep this in mind. All right. So I would say this is similar to like... Anyone ever have crema? Crema? The Mexican sour cream? It's like a little bit, it's a touch thicker than that. I do need to get all this shit off, though. This is the only annoying thing about making watercolors, is that they dry on your palette. Okay, should we start tubing? Okay. All right. So we're gonna get 12 tubes. Gimme a man after midnight. All right. I wonder how many tubes this will be. Look. So I think I gotta seal these up so they don't dry, or I can add a drop of water to the top of it. I wonder if that might be a smart thing to do. Need it a little bit more. Have you not have you not heard that tube filling noise? Okay. All right, so now to close these up, everybody, we got paint in there. All right, we just jammed it all up in there. We are going to pinch down. Right, just pinch it off. Take our pliers, crimp, bend it, fold it over, crimp it again, bend it over again. Crimp. We could go a third time. I don't know if we'll need to, though. We'll do it one more time. Okay. Okay. All right. There we go. First tube of gouache made. About it's over 20 milliliters. I'm not going to be that finite with this, but I do know the distance for 20 milliliters because I calculated it because I do that shit. So I'm at least going up to that line. So there you go. We got one. Loading tubes is a big pain in the balls. I do hope that one day I do enough volume where I can get a machine to do this. Okay. Just have kids, true. You're gonna fill the paint tubes. Stop crying. Hi, Poison Jackal. No, this is real gouache. Real gouache. Mo ya ya. This is poo mo ya ya. Yep. Listen, all right? I ate a lot of broken glass and beans for lunch, okay? Pinch and crimp. Pinch and crimp. Well, there's nothing like a great lunch of broken glass, okay? Crimp. Bend. Good. That's 2. Say it with me, everybody. That's 2. Do we all know how to count, everybody? 2. 2 tubes of gouache. Ha, ha, ha. See, me, I never learned how to count. I can only count to 2. It's a crapshoot after 2. Two, exact. That's how you spell it, Dia. Twos and craps. Twos and craps. Twos and craps. How you doing, Jackal? How have you been? Yeah, how many tubes? We're at 2 already, everybody. We're at 2 tubes. We're at least getting 12 out of this. Question is, how many big tubes? This might be 12 in one big tube. I mean, I could just do more small tubes, depending on how much we have left. My goal was to be, like, approaching 12. Some porridge. right. The tubes, I'm putting approximately 20 milliliters in a tube. Do you not know what 20 milliliters is? Come on. Gimme, gimme, gimme a man after midnight. All right, we're at... Wait, what's after 2 every... All right, we're at 5 tubes. We're at 5 tubes. That's it. No worries, Spencer. Thanks for hanging out. Feel better, all right? I wonder... Good. See, we're helping develop your brain, Nene. Next, we're going to work on object permanence, okay? We're going to teach you object permanence, whether it kills Maddie or not. You too, NG. Nope. What are you, a goddamn goldfish, Nene? A glorious goldfish. All right, that's 18 done. Oh my God. 2 Salt yesterday and now you? You know Salt got it yesterday, Maddie. You know that? Salt got a looting. Goddamn right, Salt. The old-fashioned way, trivia. Who wants to do more word association? Who wants to do more pigment word association? Who's in? Does anybody want to do word association, pigment word association for oily points? Fine, I'll say one, because this is such a high-paced stream. I'm going to say 2 words. Anyone who gets it gets 5 oily points. All right. Name the pigment with these two words as clues. First word is Mary. Second word is substitute. Goddamn right I did, Nene. Try and stop me. All right, that's 35. Name that pigment. Mary, substitute. Cobalt blue? Nope. Come on, Nene, you know this. Come on, Nene. You know this, Nene. There's no way you don't know this. That's 87.
I have been been lifting weights and doing cocaine all day!
You need help. You need help, Nene. No, we just legally established that. Burnt umber? Nope, not burnt umber. Wrong! Weird start. Really weird start, Mud. And made probably way too much. We are now at 7 tubes. So, Mud, should I paint Ichi Yamamoto next? I am caught up. My goal was 12 tubes. It's not crazy over, but it might be actually. It might have been enough for double. I'm not intentionally cursing them. They just have ended up cursed. By the way, doesn't the tournament feel so much lower stakes because Kirishima looks great and everybody's kind of struggling against each other? Gonayama looked really good though yesterday. His match surprised me. Koto Zakura has not looked good. Yoshino Fuji has looked like he's, I don't know, just like being kind of mid again. Kirishima looks great. Atami Fuji had a bad match yesterday, in my opinion. Yeah. I don't know. Yoshino Fuji has like one of the best builds in sumo, and there are times he can beat the best, but he'll lose some matches he just absolutely should not. I saw that. Yep. I did see that. That was, Oho did a very good job, but it just shows you how good Kirishima was. Because Kirishima was able to, like, beat off that, stop that early, early technique loss, right? Kirishima just looks far and away the best. Because Oho'd, you know, he Oho'd, essentially. He came out well. He almost had him beat. And against a lot of the other guys, he would have just beat him there. Fucking Oho. Oho is probably still the biggest mystery. Ooh. Yeah, Kodo just... Was Kodo ever a big Tachi-Eye guy? Because I feel like his Tachi-Eyes are, like... have been fairly weak. And I don't know if it's just because of his knee. Like a lingering knee issue. But boy, like... he just is not intense during the match. Yeah. It does feel like I'm suspicious that, like, everybody's hurt, but outside of Kirishima, Kirishima truly just doesn't seem like he's bothered or, like, you know... Like, I've had suspicions on Atami Fuji, Yoshino Fuji... what's it? Waka Hamaru or whatever. He's definitely hurt. Wakataka Kage looks pretty good. But I don't think he's good enough to win. Like this one with how good... I could see Kirishima going undefeated. Since like Kirishima's gotten past Oho. I mean, still Yoshi could beat him. I don't think Kodo could beat him right now. He already beat Takanosho, right? And didn't he beat Atami Fuji already? Yeah, I saw that. We're gonna beat up Maddie, Nordic. Yemi had some good matches though this tourney. Has had some good matches though. He seems like healthy. It just doesn't seem like he has the strength to make a step up. Maddie is not nice, Nordic. We're at 8.
Wow, wow, wow.
Oh, thank you, Jan. How you doing, bud? Don't you know me? How have you been? And you're loving corporate America? Have you found a new position? Or are you just dealing with all the bullshit of the search? Burnt on Burgwash. Yeah, I'd agree with that, Mud. I'm sorry to hear that, Jan. Okay, good. Well, that's good to hear at least. He always fights hard. It's like I always question, like, I would like to see him get in the weight room more. I mean, just frankly, I feel like his upper body strength is what's like holding him back a little bit. But he can do everything. Absolutely nothing is wrong, yeah. Yeah, I agree with that, Mud. Like, I can't recall, like, a really surprising match from Yami, but I have seen him, like, yeah, just, like, outwork, technique somebody. But Oho will just feel like he tries one match, and then another match, he's just like, who gives a shit? He's a sumo wrestler who just, like, who will beat some of the best guys and then lose to some of the worst. And he does that consistently. He wrestles up and wrestles down, if you get what I mean by that. A bit, yeah. Or Luka Doncic. Yeah. There's a few. I feel that way about Wakahamaru. I think it's Wakahamaru, right? Wakatake Kage's brother. I feel like he's battling something serious that he's not really letting on. I should be. Wakamoto Haru. Yeah, that's it. Or Brunus. I'll be Swedish about it. Did I pronounce that right? Brunus? Brynus? Good effort, bro. Good. All right, thank you. Thank you. I knew I pronounced it correct. Bryness. Bless it. Badly, have you seen The Good Place? I've only watched a few episodes of it. I know a lot of people like it. I just never. It's not the type of show I generally watch, though. Do you recommend it? I've been watching Poirot, the mystery show, recently. All right, we're at 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We've made less of a dent in this than I expected. I wonder if I'll get 2 big tubes out of this as well. I like the concept of it. But I strongly prefer that one was a God Messaged Me on Facebook show. Oh, that show. So great for my faith, everybody. Oh. Or was it like God Friended Me? That show, oh my God. As a Mormon, I couldn't think of a better show. You know, as the very devout Mormon I am, that we all are, especially you, Nordic. Orb Ponders. No worries, bud. Oh, I know. By the way, we have a pending Trivia word association question, everybody. The two words were marry, substitute. I did know that, Nordic. I fall asleep to that as well. This is pigment. I'm looking for a pigment name. 5 oily points. Cadmium red? No. Absolutely not. All right, that's 11. 4, 8, 11. Titanium white? Nope. I got a ton of sugar, Liarna. How have you been? Nice to see ya. Mary, M-A-R-Y. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Not ultramarine or lapis lazuli. Nope. What's the question? Word association pigment for oily points. All right. The words were marry and substitute. Name that pigment. Phthalo blue? Nope. Sky blue? Nope. Van Dyke Brown, nope. Ultra. Royal Blue, no. I need pigment names. Royal Blue is not a pigment name. God damn it. Don't bring those bullshit Sherwood-Williams names to me. Cerulean, nope. Four, 8, 12. So we're at 12, everybody. Should I do a big tube? Ooh. This would just be... Do we do the big tube? You like big tubes? Don't we all? It's about double the size, volume-wise. I could make more smaller tubes and just order more tubes. Yeah, so basically 40. Or I could just do more small tubes. Maybe that's just make more. Fuck it. We'll just do more small ones. I'll get more tubes. Cobalt blue, nope. Don't drink the paint. Question, doing a portrait of me daughter's frog on A4 paper, How close to the edge is too close? It's about 3 centimeters from the edge. Is that too close? No, it's not too close. I mean, are you gonna frame it, or are you gonna mat it and frame it, Liarna? Um, 3 centimeters should be enough for a matting. I think they generally can go to like, you could have it as little as like a centimeter and a half. But I don't know for sure. I don't know for sure, Liarna. Yep. It might be just worth a quick search online too. You know, I use Grok to make all of my decisions. Grok has made all of my decisions in my life for the past 3 months, and I've never been more sane and happy. Grok, since she's... No, Grok, the AI, the Elon Musk AI. Who are you thinking of, Mud? Because we might test the badly note power on Elon Musk, by the way. But I don't know if I want to be seen doing an Elon Musk portrait on Twitch. You just fucking stand up, please. Oh, silver grains. I'm sorry. I didn't see... I thought... I didn't... For some reason, I didn't just read the end of your sentence. Yeah, you could possibly do a portrait of silver grains. Silver grains. Ooh. Hi, Amanda. We're well over 12 now. This is the 13th tube. I'm just going to continue to do small tubes, just so we have a surplus. So everybody buy extra burnt umber. You know, an extra burnt umber doesn't hurt. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up. This is taking me way longer than I would have liked it to. But we were learning. What do you mean? Oh, the smell. Okay. Save the children, then you could have had them filling tubes. That's true. That is true, Omizu. Somebody already suggested to have kids, so
Save the children!
not those children are doomed to fill tubes for me. Over the rainbow, way up high. 4, 5. So we're at 4, 8, 12. We're at 14. 14 tubes. All right, so each of these tubes are $3 million. So this is now $42 million worth of paint that you all agreed to buy. Burnt umber being the most valuable of paints. It's already been taken out of your accounts. I said we were at 14. We're at 14. This is going to be 15. Yeah, we'll probably be approaching 18, maybe 17 and a half. An asshole's dozen. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. hope this stays all right in the tube. So how much are these going to cost is what you're all thinking, obviously, because I know all of you are just really chomping at the bit to buy these. What will they cost? How much pigment did I use? $108 and $155. This is only 155 grams. Good amount of medium. If I ended up with 17, it's less than 10 grams. Too much. The medium did take a lot of effort. If I were to charge $1. It would not be accounting for my time. Because we've been at this for like 3 hours. Probably $9. Is $9 a lot for this, for a burnt umber tube? $20? At least 20, I'll say that. A heaping 20. However, if I would have known what I've been doing, what my time would be more. I have to base this not on the actual time, but what the time should be. Okay, God damn it. $15. Oh, Holbein does 15 milliliters? I mean, I can guarantee that this is going to be at least the same or better quality as Holbein. Because the yellow is going to be more expensive. The yellow is probably going to be like 14 to 15. If it has the yield I expect. What is there? Do they have a cadmium in there, Maddie? An actual cadmium? If I had a proper machine, I could make these in a heartbeat, though. What does it cost, Todd? So if they had 20 milliliters, they would be at 10 something. $24 at Blick for Holbein. Cad Red Deep. Okay. So I'm giving more than a better, for at least probably very similar quality. I would probably be willing to bet mine has more pigment in it. But that shouldn't. Maddie, can you or can somebody go to Jerry's Artorama? Can you look at Jerry's Artorama price of the of Holbein gouache? Jerry's is also 24. Thank you, Todd. Todd, can you check their ultramarine blue for me as well? Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. Three, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16. We're at 16. 871 for the light and deep. Okay. Yeah, you know I don't do that shit, so. Todd, you're a gouache boy, right, Todd? Gotcha. I don't think we have any tariffs at the moment. The ones that Trump's did. I don't know if this is enough for... Cadmium's not to my knowledge. The ones that went up a lot were cobalts. Cobalts went up a lot. We're gonna make this my tube. So we got basic almost 17. We almost got 7. We basically got 17. Well, no. Cobalt went up in price because of tariffs. A lot of those pigments almost doubled in price. Cadmiums, when I checked, didn't. Bismuth went up in price because I think it's made in China. Yeah, but those we had those, I believe, before, or well, no, we didn't. We had those before. That's right. But no one's lowered the prices. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so we got my never. All right. Okay. Legasp. Yep, they are correct. Trump is a fucker. They're all evil. They all want us dead. Okay. So now I gotta do one thing before I clean up. Gotta do one thing. God damn it. Having one of those bad earbud days. I hope this paint adheres to these labels. So we got my labels here.
Fire the nuclear weapon.
Oh my god! Silent Spoons, welcome in. We're making gouache, everybody.
This man!
Don't you boo me. Will this adhere? Does this adhere? How you doing, Amy?
Quit playing with your dinghy.
I don't stink. Kind of works. We're doing our labels. I don't stink. I did, Amy. See, this is what I'm doing for the labels. Yeah, I did, Amy. This is all poop. Welcome in. Spiced Eliastrations. Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Get on in here. Give me those links. We are making gouache paint. I'm just painting putting the color on the labels right now. We made burnt umber. First one we made. Way up high. Oh, that reactivates a little. Okay. Yeah, post your links. Big banana energy. Are we talking about wieners, Blink Dog? How you doing, everybody? We're making gouache today. I do a lot of oil painting, and I make my own paint. We made 16.5 tubes of burnt umber, which will be for sale soon. No, I don't know what movie you're talking about, Amy. Pupe. So let's see how one of these labels is. There we go. Little pupe tubes. There we go. Focus, damn it. Post your links. Spiced Elia Strat Ions. Post your links. You're goddamn right I am. You're goddamn right I am, Amy. Good. Good. Everyone go check out those links. Good. I am not an unhinged man. I've never been more hinged. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the raid. You are stuck here forever. There is no escape. There is no escape. I'm very hinged right now. Fucking A. Oh, wait, I should do this. Do we have time to do ultramarine blue today. There we go. No. Crabs the musical? How many merkins did you need for it? Good. Spy said Elia Stratians. I'm very good at reading. Normally we paint here, but, you know, I make paint. I sell paint. Buy my paints! There's always time for that, Spoons. I need the nutrition. Elia the Harris, the Elios pizza. Ooh, I would love some pizza right now. Good, that's what I thought. I would love some pizza. I haven't had pizza in a bit. Once again, badly made burnt umber in the books. Damn right. And then the next one I do is my blue poops. Well, I'm probably gonna make paint again tomorrow, everybody. Just FYI. This one took too long. This one did take too long. You know who did Blink Dog. I learned it from you. How have you been, Blink Dog? Nice to see you again, bud. Ultramarine blue. The first four are going to be burnt umber, ultramarine blue, yellow ochre, and chromium green oxide. Ads. That's the one I made labels for. But now that I know, I shouldn't overestimate it. do any more today. We've already been at this for 3.5 hours, but if I'm gonna go tomorrow, I thought I was easily gonna get 2 colors done today. But that does not seem to be the case. Yeah, knowing that I didn't think I was gonna need water. I thought it was gonna loosen up. But I am surprised by how much water I needed. I added a good amount. But it didn't really seem to affect the paint that much. But I did have a lot of pigment, you know. There was a lot of pigment there. Because we still got to clean up, too, so... Normally, I don't think I'd put the labels on stream, but... Welcome back, everybody. From your court-mandated ads. For anyone new here, I am a sad, desperate man who needs YouTube subs. So if you could find it in your heart to sub to me on YouTube, I will say thank you. I also have paintings for sale on Etsy and Ko-Fi. Eeks. Oh, are you going to sleep? I'm sorry. Sleep well, Amy. Nini. Sorry I missed that. Okay. Okay. Almost done. It is nice knowing that I can paint on these labels, though. That is good. That saves me some pain in my balls. How you doing, JFC? Jesus fucking Christ. Welcome in. Oh, I missed the bits from... Was there a noise? How you doing, Fantasy? Annie, Mel, Veg, Ann? No worries. Welcome in. We're just putting labels on our tubes that we made. Okay. Almost done, everybody. Almost done. God damn it. Okay. There we go. Done. Let's clean up. Get the tubes out of here so they don't get dirty. All right. Lots of tubes. Yeah, 16 and a half. Just use the hands, why not? Just make this a gross. Make it weirder, yep. Okay. Finding like all these like thicker bits everywhere. Son of a bitch. Cleanup's annoying. No looting for you, Maddie. No looting for you. Maddie can't even loot a body. Piss off. Oh, please. You just murdered me. I don't do it. I know you will. Okay. Okay. One more pass. Okay. Okay. We got all of our tubes. That can be yours. You could buy all these. Time to scale, it is. Considering that was 3 hours and 40 minutes, I think the best I could do, even if I was like really efficient, would be like another hour and a half. I don't want to, since I'm going to go tomorrow, make it look nice. That's mine. There we go. Fuck you, salt. There we go. That's what we made today. First production run. So, what did I learn? We established the proper texture and a way to test it. My medium is way too thick. Way too thick. How many milliliters did I make here? So... we had 16 and a half. So 320. So basically 335 milliliters. Let's just say 340 milliliters, because I had some waste here. 340 milliliters. So that would have been eight and a half tubes of oil paint. About. Less pigment, though, for that amount. So the pigment goes farther. But I had a lot of water, too. So the pigment material cost of this is a lot less. But this is going to have more time. This is going to have a... Well, I mean, oils is a lot of time, too. I don't really make good money on my time on these. But I think these would have to be about $9 a piece. The tubes are about 75 cents a piece. The labels are at least, I don't know, let's just say 30 cents, 35 cents. Materials. In this case, materials, I'd probably have to put some around $3. So about $4 of materials. Then my time. Time and then profit. Let's just call this 3 hours. Yeah, no, I'm losing. That's all right. Depends on what I put my hourly. If my hourly rate is next to nothing, you know what? If I use the federal minimum wage, then, you know, we could justify it. But all right. So there we go. We should all be making the federal minimum wage because we can all live off of that and buy homes and eat what we want to. Right? Right. Okay. All right, everybody. That is going to be it. I'm definitely going tomorrow or Sunday or both. It'll be at least one of those days. Tomorrow, the next color is ultramarine blue and then probably yellow ochre. Probably yellow ochre. Okay. Yeah, Maddie, I decided not to do a large tube just to keep on doing the small tubes because might as well just build up stock. But I like how the labels look. I like how the labels look. If it would focus. This is a terrible camera. But I got it for free. By the grace of my friend. But I think the labels look good with it. We can paint on the labels and you can see it well enough, so yeah. All right. Do I want to raid? Do I feel like raiding? I do just kind of want to get out of here. Could just raid Sumo again. Let's see who's on. Just sometimes you just don't have the energy, though. Cheese is on, yeah. All right, let's raid Cheese. All right, everybody. Greenbag, I'll see you in hell. I guess till next time. Which is probably tomorrow. I guess I am tired. Who knows? Maddie, I hope you feel better. Yeah. If you want to see more gouache being made, we're going to probably have a few streams of that because I like to get these on the market. And if you like gouache, I'm going to have about 10 colors. 10 or 11 colors. We're going to be a little bit low on yellows because I just can't get a hold of that fucking pigment. I could do a different yellow to start off with. I think I might have enough to do another yellow. Like I'm talking like a yellow light. I think I have a couple 100 grams of that still, of bismuth vanadate yellow light. We could do that instead of lemon yellow to start off with. I just don't have a lot of lemon yellow. I think I would only get like, with what I have. Oh. All right. Bye, everybody. They rated.